Guys, today my wife and I went to the museum and we went because we got free tickets from the library. So we're walking around looking at all this stuff. And then I see this meteorite, right? And I'm looking at it and reading about it. I'm like, damn, like that's pretty cool. There was this meteorite that was found and has this whole backstory. And I'm literally wearing this shirt, you guys. I'm really literally wearing the new Blood Meridian shirts I just released. And on the way home, I was like, there was a scene in Blood Meridian with the meteor. So then I come home and I rip open the book, and lo and behold, it's the same meteorite that I saw today. And to make this even spookier, this meteorite was found in this mountain range and area where I go hiking 3 or 4 times a week. And in Blood Meridian, McCarthy uses the meteorite as a tool to show the judge's strength because it weighs around 2,000 pounds. I was looking at it today. I was like, damn, that thing is huge. And first of all, McCarthy, once again, wins the biggest nerd award. I know he lived in Tucson, so honestly, he probably saw this, but it actually wasn't in Tucson yet at this point, at that point. So I don't know how he figured out about this other than just deep research. And eventually, the meteorite fell into the hands of a blacksmith who was using it as an anvil. And that's also a crazy thing about it. And eventually, it was seized because the Confederacy took over southern Arizona in 1862. And eventually, when the Union took back Tucson, the guy leading it, a man of General James Carleton, declared martial law in the city and used that opportunity, talk about an abuse of power, to send it to a museum in San Francisco, and seemingly a shady museum. And it took another 100 years for it to actually come back to Tucson. Which, now that I'm saying that, McCarthy lived in Tucson in 1974 to 1975. So he was actually here when the meteorite was here. So, and it was a big deal, its return. So I'm sure that's actually where McCarthy heard about it. Never mind. And what do you guys think of McCarthy's? This is a good time to discuss. What do you think of McCarthy adding supernatural abilities to the judge? Because this is one of them. We don't really get that many other instances other than him just kind of alluding to these things. But this is the showing of his supernatural strength. I mean, he literally lifts a 2,000 pound meteorite above his head and walks. That's more than double, I think. Excuse me, 4 times the amount of what can be done by the world record holders. A shoulder press or a clean and jerk, the record's around 500 pounds right now, and they're not walking with it. So Judge Holden is 4 times stronger than the strongest man today. And so here is your short history lesson on the Tucson meteorite. And I will be going back soon and looking at this thing again now that I know that was in Blood Meridian.